Is there anybody else that I missed? I know there were two that you had.
Let's see. Let's
I can't remember the two
see.
you had.
Birthdays. Facebook. Nick Nizzy. Nick Nizzy.
When's his birthday?
Thursday, August 30th, 2012.
Okay.
Unless you want to get Boxcar or Jeff a shout.
That's good.
Beep, 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 beep. All right. Do you want me? You want me to have my camera closer? I can have my camera
No,
closer.
no. There is no need. And I'm ready to podcast.
Oh, the
We
ramparts.
already did that.
Oh, here we go. Here I can get close. Watch this. Watch this. How's that?
It's too close.
This too close?
No, it's not too close. You don't have to get closer.
I can get closer.
You don't have to get closer.
I want to be closer.
Closer I get to you, the more you
Look at
make me feel. Okay, we can start podcasting now after
Okay.
seeing that.
All right. All right. And it begins. Bye. Time.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the ValentineCast with your Dragonkin couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Today is August 27th, 2012.
And this is episode 73.
At first when I was reading it, I thought you misspelled Dragonkin.
No, we're the Dragonkin
I
couple.
know. I know this now.
Aren't we Dragonkin?
Because we're going to DragonCon.
Oh, it's DragonCon.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of the ValentineCast. Glad you could be here listening to us.
Yep, definitely,
Ramble.
definitely. And we're so excited that you're downloaded us and you're listening to us on your earphones, headphones, Apple TV, Stitcher Radio, or wherever. And
Whatever you are eating. I mean,
what?
listening to. I said whatever you are eating.
I'm letting the music play. It's throwing you off, isn't it?
No.
Yeah,
no,
it is.
It's not.
You know you want to dance.
I'm good.
Because Pretty Lights Music, they gave us this music so that we can use it for the show. Mm-hmm. Well, not specifically, but they gave us permission to use it, and it's really jamming. I mean, listen, a lot of people don't get to hear this part. Well, yeah. Anyway, so definitely check it out. You can check them out at prettylightsmusic.com. And again, thank them so much.
Thank you.
For letting us use the music for our intro and outro. So let's go ahead and jump right into the waka weekend wrap up.
It was the weekend.
It was the weekend.
And Jay is continuing to pimp out his truck.
Yeah. I don't consider it pimping now. It's adding.
It's pimping.
It is adding beneficial effects to my truck.
And how is this not pimping?
Because you now have some bars you can step on to get into my truck, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to jump up into our truck any longer. So I'm really glad that you don't have to do that anymore. But I did get some Nerf bars.
Nerf bars, and I had to look up what Nerf bars were. I was like, why did they name them Nerf bars?
No, you didn't look it up. I looked it up because you're like, why they Nerf bars? I hate trucks, rar.
That's
so stupid.
I said nothing like that. But anyway, I was like, Nerf bars. Why do they name the bars after, the little toy guns? But that's not why they're called Nerf bars. Obviously, I learned this on the wonderful Wikipedia page. It is called Nerf bars because when another car hits another car and they hit along their side, it's called a Nerf.
Right.
So the Nerf bars help from getting the wheels tangled up and helps to protect your truck from those.
Right, and it's a
So,
NASCAR thing, you know. It's just when they're I think it's a NASCAR thing, but it's more of a
yeah.
racing, auto racing. When the cars bump, you know, intentionally, it's called a nerf, and that's why.
Oh, I always thought it was something. Thought it was when cars got in a car crash and they went
Well,
inside.
well, some of the bumping is, you know, that's still a nerf, but
That's
it, I mean, it's
yeah.
still intentional bumps and stuff like that. You know, is what part of the lingo there. That's the excitement that happens at the beginning of at racing when you're not drinking beer and watching them drive to the left.
Yeah, and it was quick too. They got done in like half an hour.
Oh yeah, they thought it was gonna be like an hour. We got in, we got out, and it
Yeah.
was really weird because when we got there, we were the first ones there, and there was another guy that pulled up right behind us. He had the two naked women on the back of his truck, the silhouette of them, and they were in the Confederate flag type colors. So it's like they took the Confederate flag and they cut the women out of it. It was stickered on the back of the window. And then also, when he came in the store, he had on no shirt, you know.
And Jana almost said,
No shirt, no shoes, no service. No shirts, no shoes, no service. You don't get none.
Yeah.
But I remember where we were. We were on the south side of Louisville
in a truck store,
in a truck store called Stuff for Trucks, which was awesome.
and they had a bug in the light that kept making laps, and we watched while we were waiting.
Yeah, it was a big
It was a
old
cricket.
cricket.
It was weird. It was huge. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
oh,
God!
goodness.
I was like, I think it's gonna drop on my head.
Yeah, so that was fun. We did that.
It was
and,
fun.
and I mean, it's a nice add to the truck. I really enjoy it. I know.
No, it's
No,
good.
I
I like the
know,
truck.
I
I
know.
like that I don't have to hop in.
Yeah, I like that as well, and it makes it look good. So that was at least one thing that I wanted to get done, and then also was the early kickstart. Well, not
The head
kickstart.
start.
Head start for Guild Wars 2. So we purchased Guild Wars 2 a little while back, and we actually started playing that. We're on the Dragon Brand server, Dragon Band
Brand. I
brand.
think it's brand.
Dragon B server, and and so definitely, we're there with AIE and Not in the Faces there also, and it's gonna be a good time, and we really really enjoyed it. And we'll talk about it a lot more.
Yeah, because we played it all weekend, so we have plenty to talk about.
Right, we definitely did. So if we played it a lot, you know what that may mean.
Technology. That means our weekend's over because that's all we did. A new news that came out yesterday.
Friday.
Friday.
Yep.
Samsung has to pay Apple
$1
$1 billion for they considered a patent infringement
Yep.
on the iPhone UI.
Right.
And when you look at them, they are really similar.
Right. Yeah.
Really similar. So
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
It's still up in the air what they're going to have to do, but it gives Apple some power to say, hey, we have the backing of the court that this is our intellectual property and we have the rights to this.
I mean, because really, make up your own UI. Apple's not the only clean, awesome UI out there.
Right.
There are other ones to be had, but that's going to cut into their chunk of money that they made off of Android. But hey, and they have to pay for the labor to change it. So
Right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and one of the other things that comes from that is maybe they'll lean more and they're going to have to sell more TVs.
So you think they're going to lower the price of their TV?
Nah, probably not. They probably won't. I mean, they're going to fight it as much as they can.
Oh
but
yeah,
there's no telling
they're
how
already
long.
going into appeal, so who knows how long.
Right. And then also, this week in tech is one of the apps that we're using for, as you heard earlier, we called ourselves the Dragonkin couple, which we were talking about Dragon Con.
I thought you were just saying
Mainly.
it wrong, but I guess
No.
not.
Nope. And so Dragon Con, like last year, they had an app, and this year they updated it, and Renee feels like it's a lot slicker than what they had before.
But Jay says it was the same, but it feels a lot slicker. It looks cleaner to me, and I don't know. I think it looks better, and I'll probably be more inclined to use it even more this year than
Right.
I was. And we've already that, but they do have a new feature. It's called the Friends section. You can go
Right.
in, and you get a code, and you get a code for each friend, and you give your friend that code, and they have to enter it in. So that way, no one can be your friend without you, telling them that
Right,
you're
right,
your
and then
friend.
too, also, I mean, we could put our phone numbers in there and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, like our phone numbers are on there, so
right, so we don't want just everybody having our number,
you calling us and
calling
saying what's
us,
up.
like, hey, what you doing, cowboy? Right,
And you can even see their events on your schedule, so you can try to get the same events as your friends if you want to do that.
right, right.
So, and I've already been through and added all the ones that I wanted to add.
Yeah. And I added a few, and I had a whole lot. I mean, mostly Dragon Con for me is just seeing friends and seeing people and people watching. You know, maybe I get to see some pasties or something. Maybe I run into Cat Girl again or something like that. You know.
Make sure you take a camera so you can take a picture of that.
Yeah. I mean, are we gonna go camera crazy like last year or?
I gotta find my point and shoot. I'm gonna use my point and shoot a lot more so that my iPhone doesn't run out of power.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's yeah. We got to pack. We got to pack like techies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so gonna take a moment here, and I want to say hi to our viewers live today, which you can see us live at justin.tv/ValentineCast, and we have Paul and Pierre watching us today, and just want to say thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and it's gonna be a great show. So let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of media.
Media.
I'm gonna start.
I'm not even gonna.
I'm going to start saying all of my words and doing that at the end.
Why?
Because it's really cool.
No, don't do that. Whatever. We didn't watch Ong Bak 2. When's the last time we actually watched
The movie that we picked that
on
week
on a prescribed week?
on a prescribed week before we moved here, maybe.
You know what? It's all Guild Wars' fault. I would have watched it if it wasn't for Guild Wars.
Yeah, and plus two, it was two, and I
No.
kind of wanted to watch one.
Oh, you want to watch Ong Bak? Well, we could have just said, okay, we're gonna watch Ong Bak 1 instead.
Let's see, back. That it is there.
It's streaming on
The
Netflix.
Thai Warrior. I guess
You know
that's
what? We
the,
should watch that
Ooh, yeah.
because we're getting
One-
caught up on TV.
1, 2, and 3 are both there. They're all in our instant queue. Huh?
They aren't.
They are.
Oh, we need to watch it.
I have to watch the first one.
Oh.
Maybe get me all riled up to fight. All right, roll them, roll them, roll them, roll them.
162.
162 is going to be Legend of the Seeker. Did we see this one already?
What's that about?
His deed foretold in the ancient prophecy. The Seeker joins forces with Confessor Kalan. Oh, this is a television show. Oh, I added this.
The Confessor?
Yes.
I read that book.
Yes,
That was
I
a
remember
really good book.
I
Is it a
remember
TV
the TV show. Yeah. Okay.
So we
All
can
right.
watch the first one.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean that, but all right. So here's the deal. Since that's a television show, we're gonna take the next one, which would be 63, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is Annie. You have Annie on DVD, right?
Yes.
So do you want to try to watch there, or do you want to watch the one on DVD? And the reason I ask is because it's going off on 9/1. So we already have it. It is the special anniversary edition. I'm not sure what the difference
I don't
is.
know.
But then we have, if we decide to take it off, then we have
Okay.
two choices.
All right, we'll do that. All
All
right,
right.
all
So
right, all right, all right.
so Annie's going off. Legend of the Seeker, you're gonna go up there just because we want to watch you. All right. So the two choices is what's eating Gilbert Grape
Oh,
or toys
what's eating Gilbert Grape?
with Robin Williams. Okay. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Okay. Gilbert
Sweet.
struggles to take care of his family, but after falling for Becky, he discovers new possibilities. All right, Becky.
Yeah, and that stars Johnny Depp.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I love Johnny Depp, so.
Yeah, he told me he loved you too.
Oh, thanks, Johnny Depp.
Yep.
I never call him Johnny. It's always Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Hey, Johnny Depp.
Yep.
So yeah, so cool. And our TV has gotten down, and we need to watch some movies before September comes, because you know that's when all the new shows come on. So.
Oh, that is
Oh,
right.
speaking of new shows, are we gonna do you want to look at the new ones that are coming up and see if you want to bet on any?
Oh,
We
talking
did
about Becky?
horrible. No, we're not gonna bet. Or we can have a friendly wager.
No, wait a minute. I'm trying to think. We last year we betted.
We didn't bet last year, but
Oh, we saw.
we chose ones that we decided to try to watch, like
Okay.
Pan Am and the
Yeah.
Playboy Club and Terra Nova, all of which are canceled. We did okay. It wasn't bad. There were some
Yeah.
that came back that we decided to watch. So.
New Girl.
New Girl,
It's coming back.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. What are some other shows? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
So because we need
Compile a
to,
list. We can compile a list.
we thought, ooh, that sounds cool, and we'll add it, and then be like, oh wait, this is crap.
Yeah, and then we have documentation, so we won't be like, which movies did we talk about last year? We can't like not name some that we didn't want to
Yep.
name.
I agree.
All right.
So we're gonna talk about some big news.
What news?
Guild Wars 2.
Oh yeah, Guild Wars 2 is being released tonight. Are you excited, everybody?
Everybody cheer! Yay!
Yay!
So we're gonna talk about our Guild Wars 2 experience.
Right.
We didn't play at 3 in the morning when everybody else did. We played the next morning.
Right. And it was actually it was in the afternoon when we started playing.
Oh, the afternoon. Yeah, we're not like, oh my gosh, I have to do it right this second kind of gamers anymore.
Right. And it's going to be the same thing even when Mr. Pandora
Yep.
comes out.
I'm actually working when Miss comes out. So.
Yeah. Because, we're going to be getting ready to go out and we're going to be gone that weekend.
We are.
So, so Guild Wars 2, we were in the last beta weekend, and then we stress test with them, and the highest level you got prior to that was like 7 or 8
Yeah.
on
I
your
think so.
deal.
Yeah, about that.
And for me, the highest level I got was 4 because, I wasn't able to get in and play because I was on call at one time. And so we actually got to level 18, I believe 17 or 18.
Yeah. We got pretty far this weekend.
Right.
And, you aren't grinding to level.
Right.
You're having fun, and you just happen to level every now and then.
Right.
It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, and it's really cool because it reminds me a little of Final Fantasy 14. That's the one that was the MMO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 14, but the good one was 11.
Right, but 14, when you change your weapons, you get different abilities, like with spells for me, and then for you, with your thief, you get, you can wield a sword and the doggone pistol and stuff like that. And for me, I can wield a staff and different other combinations. And I have different spells as an elementalist, which is your main magic caster. And they have the ability to heal if they're in their water stance. And they can be tough. And I feel like an earthbender almost when I'm playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like almost like a Avatar.
Yeah, and I went with a thief because, that's me. I always go with the roguey, thiefy characters.
Right.
And I thought I would just stick to daggers. No. My favorite combination is sword pistol out of everything, but it is so much fun.
Right.
I decided that as my main, and I use a bow for offhand, but I like how seamless it is to change your weapons, get new abilities, and there's always events going on, and you can choose to do them or not do them, but I mean, I love the game so far, and the fact that it's free to play is amazing. So if I need to take a break, I can. But if I want the extra character slot or extra back slot or whatever, I can get it.
Right.
So
And it's
It's
been pretty
nice.
cool. The crafting's cool. It
I like
kind
the
of
crafting.
kind of reminds me of Lotro a little bit,
Mhm.
where you're having all the different ingredients, and
And you have to
if
discover.
you're making pants, you just don't need 12 bolts of linen. You actually have to take the linen, make it into bolts, then make it into um, like legs, and then you have to make the seat of the pant, and then you
Yeah.
put those together with some thread. I mean, it's really cool. I was really, I really dig it. I mean, I really dig that part of MMOs. I mean, it's just that thing that kind of draws me in. Not, especially when there's PvP and stuff like that I may not play around with and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I really, really, really enjoying it. Really enjoying it.
Oh, I just had to jump in here, but there was a shooting at the Empire State Building.
Yeah, that was last week.
It's 2 hours ago.
Another one?
Maybe.
Mm,
Was it 2 weeks ago?
no, it was like last Friday or something like
Oh, how
that.
come you didn't tell me?
I thought cause you usually tell me that stuff.
Oh, never mind. I thought it just happened.
No, what happened?
Nothing. I saw something. I thought, and it mentioned it, but apparently I'm not too up on my news. So continue. I am sorry. So anyway, Guild Wars. Oh, and if you had Guild Wars, you can actually link your Guild Wars account to your Guild Wars 2 account. You can go to your current if you've already registered your Guild Wars 2 account, you can go in and add the information like your email address and password for Guild Wars, and they'll be linked. So if you had the expansion and the Hall of Monuments, you can get some rewards. But I didn't get that far, but I got it anyway. So having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Yeah, so it was on the 24th. I was just
Okay.
making sure.
Apparently I'm slow.
Well, they're
Sorry,
doing some.
everybody.
They're doing some other. They're doing some other topics about stuff they found out, like the how many shots the officer shot and everything, and how they missed. Cause 9 people got hit when they were trying to take the armed dude down and everything, and the dude was from Gainesville. Yada yada yada, all that good stuff. Crazy Floridians.
People are nuts.
Nah, I was playing. And then also we played a little World of Warcraft this week as well.
I did.
And
I
you
did
got
that
some
because I knew I
stuff,
wouldn't be playing for very long 'cause Guild Wars.
right?
I did. I got the World Explorer for Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms,
Yep.
which was not hard after you get a flying mount, let me tell you. And Jay helped me get the last part. I had to go to Isle of Keldonis.
And I'm so
Keldonis.
embarrassed talking
Why?
about this because I could have just gotten on Cowboy and summoned you there. Instead, I got on my Warlock, try to get somebody else, and try to put up a portal, and then what's her name? I don't know.
Quoted Nevermore.
Quoted Nevermore was like, um, you can just use the guild summons. And I was like, oh, I forgot about that. And I could have just did that instead of, I was making a big deal. I got to
I
run
think
you
you
around the
just
house.
wanted to seem like it was bigger than it was, so I would think
Well,
you
I
profusely.
But I remember when I tried to do it at an early level, that's what I had to do, and that was before guild achievements and everything else. But the thing is that, aren't they taking that away, the summoning in MOP
I think,
for the guild?
are they?
I think so.
That's sad.
Yeah, I think they're taking that away. But it's all good. It's all good.
And I also got the Lore Master for Eastern Kingdom and Kalimdor.
Congratulations.
So, yay.
That's awesome.
I wanted to go through all the new quests since I hadn't had a chance to yet, and yeah, I did all of them. They were more like the quests in Kata and everything.
So what quest stood out to you the most?
I like the quest where you become the quest giver. That was pretty cool.
That's
That
what
was
I hear.
fun. It's not hard, but it was more fun than anything.
That's what I hear a lot of people say.
Yeah.
That way you're the quest giver. I haven't done it.
Yeah.
And,
There were a lot that were kind of cool. It's like there were some that were a little different. I mean, most of the ones are always, kill or gather, but it was nice.
And I contemplated starting another account so I could start a character on a server because I'm full on my account. But
You
even
get
though,
another character slot.
huh?
You get another character slot.
I get one character slot. But the thing,
Well, they're just one new race, so you're all good.
Well, the thing is that I did that and I upgraded one of my accounts to Cattle during the sale. So for $15, I got it all the way up to Cattle. So I mean, it's there, and I did buy a month of time, but I just have it sitting in my inbox. So
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I have a copy sitting in my inbox.
right?
So.
Because I gotta get my mount from you sometime.
Mhm.
We're gonna do that sometime. Not sure when, but we will.
You will.
Yep. Um, but so I actually played my mage, my level 83 mage, to some this week and did some instances, and come to find out, because this is how much to show you how much I haven't really been paying attention. Tuesday is when the XP nerf is going in for Kata.
Yeah, the patch is coming out.
Right, right. Which is time, according to when Guild Wars 2 is coming. So
Mhm.
that is happening and everything. But I'm kind of curious. It's 33%. I think I'm gonna be 84 when I log in tomorrow on my mage, because I'm pretty close to.
You, you you should try to get to 85 before Kata comes out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, in Wrath of the Lich King, I had 1080s,
Mhm.
which is max level. I had 1080s. I did it all. I had 3 or 4 of them that had already did all the raid stuff. And, I kind of was like, okay, I did it.
And
Yay.
I have two 85s, I think.
Yeah, and I have
Maybe
285s
three.
now.
And that's it. So you can tell the difference between us playing Wrath of the Lich King and us playing Kata.
Right,
But
right. We're watching a lot more TV. A lot more TV.
yeah, we're spreading our interests around.
All
That's
right.
all. Oh, and I just want to mention that I'm still doing the stuff to where I grind like tokens and stuff for Ice
Uh-huh.
Flow. I'm still doing the Argent tournament stuff.
Mm.
I just had to say that because it's horrible, but I'll be doing that for a while yet.
Yeah, yep. And then you have some beef with Miss Higgins.
Well, it's not really beef. So I was at my mom's house, and whenever there's a book around, I tend to pick it up and start reading it, just because that's how I am. It was Mary Higgins Clark, Two Girls in a Blue Dress, or something like that. Um, Mary Higgins Clark, I don't know if all her books are like this, but it was really lame. About these twins, and supposedly they could talk to each other across long distances,
Right.
like hundreds of miles away. They could, if like one was hurt, the other one would get a bruise, and they could hear what the other one was thinking. It was so lame. But then I hate anything paranormal or whatever, so
Right.
and maybe that's why I didn't
And
like it.
but what if they were like, see, if they were like mutant twins or something like that, you would
Well,
think it's okay.
well, yeah, but mutants don't exist yet,
Oh, you only think they don't exist.
huh?
You think they don't
No, I
exist.
said yet.
They may exist.
No, not yet.
And then also during the dinner when we were over at Mr. and Mrs. Crocker's on Sunday, we had this great discussion on music
My
and
dad.
what was the influence of music from the 80s and the 90s, and your dad was sold on that the music of the 50s and 60s were
Best ever. He was
best
like,
ever.
they don't even sample anything from the 80s. And I was like, Dad, they sample. Now they're probably sampling more from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Right. He was like,
He was,
what bands stood out to you,
and then we named all this stuff from the 80s.
And he was like, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden we started going to the 90s, and then we started singing Guy, Let's Chill.
Oh my gosh, we sang the whole first verse in the chorus. My brother-in-law D was looking at us like we had lost our minds.
It was hilarious just sitting there singing the song and let's chill, let's settle down.
Cause that's what I wanna do. Love that song.
Oh, it was just
So
great.
yeah. So it's always a fun time over my parents' house. It never gets dull, and my mom cooked some amazing food again.
It
So
gets
thanks,
loud.
Mom. Yes, it gets loud,
It
but I'm used to that.
Right, right. Well, all right, we're going to hop on into a little bit of food.
The fridge is not prepared.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
I'm a little sad because
Why are you
I'm looking
sad?
at our food section. It's always small, so it's smaller now since we started our regiment. It's always small,
Uh-huh.
and that's sad, but that's okay.
But
I did make one thing
Yep.
this week. It was a repeat of black bean and cheese quesadillas.
And it was yummy.
It was yummy. It's a little bit high as far as calories go, but I wanted it, so I had it.
Yeah.
And I'm still under technically, just not where I usually like to be.
And I have to say, it's hard getting Renee used to me cooking because, I grill a lot. And she's not used to me
I'm
cooking
not.
so much.
I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing anything.
I don't know what to do. I'm like, you're making the salad. That's great.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to sit there and rip lettuce and everything else.
That's for the women. The women rip lettuce.
That's for the women folk. Rip lettuce. Us men folk cook the meat. Yeah. And
it was horrible.
But
so speaking of our weight loss regiment.
Yep. Just to update. I have lost 3.4 pounds as of last week, and you lost
2.2 pounds last week.
For a grand total, after 8 weeks, we've lost 57.4 pounds. A combined 57.4. So we're excited. It's just, we had some friends and some people from Twitter and
there are so many people doing Lose It, and I love it. I wish we can get more people started.
Right. So, if you join, feel free to add Renee and I. If you connected to Twitter or Facebook and you're a Twitter or a Facebook friend, you can follow us and we'll friend you. It's cool. If you're looking for support and want to shed off a few pounds or just want to change your whole, different lifestyle, and it's free. It's all
totally free.
Yep.
It's true.
So, for this week's, I shit you not, and this is mine.
James,
oh my goodness. So, back when Mr. and Mrs. Crocker went to Europe, I taught Miss Crocker how to use Skype, and to use Skype on her iPad, so that when she gets over there, she can just get on Wi-Fi. She can call whoever she wanted to, like the kids, so she can talk to everybody and see how everybody was doing. So she went to buy an international plan. So I did that, and I failed to make her account where anyone can just add her. So there was kind of a hint before she left. There were people adding her and saying that she had a virus and all this other stuff and everything. And so she was asking me about it. I was like, oh, you can just ignore it. You can ignore it. And then after she got back home, I said, hey, you can do it on your laptop. You have your camera there. You can talk to Deidre and see her, da-da-da. And what happened, somehow, she must have filled out something or something. I don't know. But she gets a phone call from people that are representing Microsoft, telling her she has a virus on her PC and that they need her to go to this website so they can connect remotely to remove the virus. Now, she called me the first time, which this is a few weeks back, and I said, Miss Crocker's a scam, hang up and everything. And she was like, and she's talking nicely to him. This is what cracked me up. She's like, she's trying to get off the phone with him, and they keep saying something back to keep her on the phone. And I'm like, Miss Crocker, hang up the phone, And so that was about 2-3 weeks ago. But then today, they called again. And she was like, she called me and she said, I gave them your number so that they can call you.
Oh my goodness. And I was like,
you did what? You gave my number? Why do you give my number? I was like, they're going to call me. And I was like,
she got so flustered, and she
didn't know. She was like, these people get calling me. They sound so legit.
They're not legit, Mom. I guarantee you.
She was like, call my son-in-law and tell him.
See, I think we're gonna see that a lot more because a lot of older people are getting computers and technology, so they know that they aren't all tech savvy on what's real and what's not. So I think that we're going to see this a lot more.
Right.
If they called me, I would just hang up on them.
Yeah. I was like, Miss Crocker, if they call again, just hang up. She was like, and I think she really has a hard time hanging up.
She can't just hang up on somebody, even if they're trying to scam her.
I could. I'd be like, yeah, I could. The emails let us know the best way you get off the phone with them. I know what I do. I just hit end call or hang up. Or sometimes I'll answer and be like, I don't know. I'll be like, ni hao. That's his hey. Booyah, 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 booyah. Tell them I don't want, you
That'd
know.
be funny.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and hop into a little bit of odds and ends.
Odds and ends.
On a sad note,
Aw.
loss of a great man who took a small step but made giant leaps. Neil Armstrong passed away last week.
Yep.
We'll remember him for his great things that he's done. And for you kids that are listening, you probably don't know, but he was the first man that walked on the moon.
Yep.
On the lighter note, well, not on such a bigger note, a happier note. At Dragonkin, there's gonna be horrible weather.
Oh, this is horrible. So I was like, oh, I should check the weather for Atlanta, see how it is. It is thunderstorming from Tuesday to Monday, the whole time right down there.
Right.
And this is going to suck. But I'm going to keep my game face on. It's going to be okay. I'm going to get a little wet. But
No,
still
we'll
have
park
fun.
somewhere that's connected to a hotel or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll drop you
But
off.
still, yeah, because you can get in between the hotels without going outside.
That's if you want to go to the mat. Oh, it's going to be worse. Oh,
'Cause
God.
everybody's going to be inside. No one wants to be outside.
It's going to smell like wet nerd.
Everybody, if you're going to Dragoncon, use deodorant
Take
and
extra
shower.
deodorant and shower. And, oh, gosh, I hope it is not humid. See, now I'm starting to think. See, I'm not thinking about the getting wet. I'm just thinking about the smell of wet nerd.
Aftermath. Oh, it's going to be horrible.
The smell of wet
But-
nerd that hasn't showered.
Even though it's going to be bad weather, I'm still looking forward to it.
Right.
And we might go next year again.
Yep. Yep.
Because Jay likes to people watch anyway.
Yeah. Why wouldn't we go?
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Saying.
All right. So we have some birthdays
Happy
this week.
birthday
Happy birthday to
to
you.
you.
We have Nick Nizzy. His birthday is on Thursday.
Hi, Nick Nizzy. Happy birthday.
Yep, he is one of the co-hosts on the Tadpoolery. And you're going to be on the Tadpoolery soon, aren't you?
Apparently. Yes.
Is
I am.
that Wednesday?
No, I don't think so. Is it?
Oh, man. You might want to check.
I'm going to check because I'm not going to be here.
And then Leslie from the Tadpool, her birthday is on Sunday. So Sunday's birthday shows up on the same email?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
It does.
Yep.
So happy birthday, guys.
Happy
Celtic,
birthday.
one of my favorite redheads.
Yes, Celtic. Your birthday is going to be on to Wednesday.
Yep.
The day that we leave for the trip.
Yep.
But yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
awesome. All right, we have an email,
Oh yeah. We have an email.
and this email is awesome. This email is from our great friend Paul from San Diego. He says, "Hi Jay and Renee, Paul here in San Diego, who's in the chat room right now." Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, there we go. Congrats on the new truck, Jay. Just don't decorate it like this. And he puts in a nice little picture of some oval shaped pairs of something or another. Nah, it's the nuts for trucks. That's
Horrible.
that's one of the things that we definitely are not going to do. We can't really stand. We don't see them a lot here. I think since I've been here, I think I've only seen one, maybe two.
I've seen a few.
And the movie of the week I'm actually familiar with. He says, I saw the first Ong Bak. It's a martial arts film made in Thailand, I believe. Both of you are doing great on the weight loss. Keep up the good work. I will have to read The Assassin Apprentice, and I want to try Guild Wars 2. Hopefully I can make it in the chat room for the next show, which you did. Thanks for showing.
Thank you.
Coming. As for watching Project Runway J, make it work. And Renee, you are definitely in, not out. A Venus way. Did I say it right?
I finished.
A Venus way. A
finished.
Venus way.
I finished it.
A Venus way.
I finished it.
Nine.
So
Nine.
Germany, no.
But yeah, so how can people get a hold of us, babe?
If you want to get a hold of us, you can contact us by you want to get a hold of us, you can contact us by
Contact us, damn it.
sending an email to the ValentineCast at gmail.com like Paul did. You can also see our blog at ValentineCast.com. And our podcast Twitter feed is ValentineCast.
Yeah, and if you want to call us, you can call us. You can reach us. You can reach us at 415-75-VCAST. That's 415-758-22... I'm trying to do this by memory. What is it? 2267? Is it 2267? 2278.
2278. That's horrible.
227. See, I can just say 227 like the show.
No place like home.
Like 227. Which is a great show,
Great
kids.
show.
If you want to watch our video, you can watch it at youtube.com/ValentineCast. My Twitter feed is The Cowboy. That's TheCaoboy. And Renee's Twitter feed is The Ice Flow. TheIceflow. And if you ever want to catch us live, we record on Mondays, 6:30. That's at justin.tv/ValentineCast. And we will not be recording next Monday.
No, next Monday we on our way back from Dragoncon, or just getting back and tired. So no.
Right.
Show tomorrow. No show next week. So make sure you let those of your friends who listen know.
Yeah,
so
tell your kids, tell your wives.
Tell your kids, tell your wife, tell your kids, tell your wife.
I ain't got no time for that.
Then we ain't having no show around here.
I ain't got no time for that. Jesus.
All right. Well, I look forward to Dragoncon.
All right.
It's Dragoncon show for our next show.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know if you're going to be there. We'd like to know, and we'd like to try to see you. But yeah, thanks again to Pierre and Paul for being with us in the chat room.
Guys.
Thank you so much. You all have a great week. Have a great Labor Day if you're in the U.S. If you're in Canada, I'm pretty sure you have a holiday.
Weird anyway.
No, I'm sure they have a holiday like every month.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Pierre?
Every month they get days off.
Yeah, so especially during the summer, they get like 20 days off every month or something like that. But yeah. All right. You guys have a great week. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
And that's a show.
It's a wrap. Woohoo.
Man, thanks for hanging out with us, you
Thanks.
all.
It was fun.
Yeah. All right. So, do both of you guys play World of Warcraft? I can't remember if you do. Paul, you do. I know. Pierre, you play World of Warcraft? I can't remember. As if it's still there.
Pierre used to play. I think he said that at Nerd Tackler that he used to play.
All right. So, Paul, you still play?
Oh, yep. Paul said he.
All right. Paul, do you have the little XT? Oh, so Pierre says I still have my account. What's that mean? You still pay for it?
You still pay for it, or it's just inactive?
Paul, do you have... Oh, wow, you still pay for it. All right, so do either of you guys have little XT, the mini pet? Oh, I'm not looking at the chat. I guess I should. Let's see.
Pierre
Pierre
does not.
doesn't.
Paul, do you have little
Paul,
XT?
do you have little XT?
Dun, 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 dun.
Paul. Paul.
He might. Oh, he has.
Oh.
That dog.
The reason I asked is that I used to subscribe to Warcraft Remote, which is that auction house thing. And because I did and I quit, they gave me a gift. I don't care who gets it. I mean, it's.
Are we gonna do a roll?
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Everybody's giving it to everybody.
Everybody's giving it to everybody.
No, apparently.
Y'all too nice.
So,
Who wants it?
all right. So, Pierre should give it to Paul because he still plays, which is a valid argument.
Right.
So,
And I think Paul's saying he don't know
if he already has it,
if he already
he
has
doesn't
it.
want to check because he doesn't want to have it and then give it away.
Oh, is he checking?
I don't know.
Here, you know what? You can check on the battle.net.
Oh, you can check somebody else's?
I think so.
That's stalkerish.
I mean, WoW Armory. That's what it is.
Stalkerish.
WoW Armory. WoW Armory. Yeah, WoW Armory. And then, let's see. I'm going to pull up Ice Flow. So, I'm going to Ice Flow. And I can go in. Where are your pets? Where are your pets? Companions and mounts. There we go. Then I can say XT. And yes, Renee has a little XT. So Paul, if you go to wowarmory.com, put in, and even if you have more than one account, check it out. They're going to go across each account now. When comes out, mop. So if you know. Well, I mean, if so Pierre's coming back for Mist. Mist's coming soon.
Okay, so
Well, you know what?
what?
Pierre, Paul, if you don't have it, we can give a little welcome back present to Pierre.
This is
I
true.
don't know.
Well, see.
Well, who said give it to who first?
Let's see who's the
Okay.
most gracious.
All right.
Pierre said give it to Paul.
Pierre said give it to Paul. Then Paul said give it to Pierre. Pierre said he's coming back. I just don't understand.
Okay, well here. Why don't you PM it since Pierre said give it to Paul first? Give it to Paul. You said it first. Or
Yeah.
do you? Or, I mean,
I don't know.
you come and bring up this gift stuff and then you confuse everybody.
All
when
right.
you bring it up.
Here. Well, I can't put it in the chat room. Can I PM somebody?
Yeah.
Chat, ignore, follow, timeout,
There's a PM.
ban,
There has to be a
voice, unvoice, op, channel. No, I can't PM them.
PM. Can't. Why can't you PM them?
I don't know.
Oh well, I guess you can put it in the chat room.
Does the chat doesn't stay, does it?
What?
Are y'all in a place where y'all can
Well, I don't think the chat persists, but it might. Well, you can DM it to him. He follows you on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. All right, so who's getting it? You two
Oh,
decide.
jeez. This is making me uncomfortable.
Why?
It's too much.
Oh, you can do a roll. All right,
Too much
check it out. We're going to roll. Where my dice at? Bam. How about that? Here we go. Here we go.
I love how complicated you make things.
How am I complicated?
I'm just saying.
I'm rolling. I am rolling.
Uh-huh.
All right, so I'm rolling a D6. All right. All right.
Even odd.
All right, so it's a D6. All right. Since Paul said give it to Pierre first, he's going to be odd. Okay. And Pierre is even. So here we go. Let's roll it. It's a 6. Gonna take a picture. Here we go. I'm not taking anything. Get my camera. Let's see. It's a 6. You see the? Yeah. It's a 6. All right. So there we go. I should just probably did that from the very beginning.
You're so funny.
And then Renee probably wouldn't have felt uncomfortable. All right. So let me
You know me.
let's see here. All right, Pierre. Do you know how to redeem these? Copy. All right, here's a code. I DM'd you a code, and I'm gonna DM you the website you're supposed to go to as well. Bam, just like that. All right, so there you go. Um, there's your code. There's your um, little XT. I'm trying to think. I need to find my cards because I don't think they gave my three other pets away on that show.
No, they didn't. But show did you give it to?
Gave them to April, but she never gave them away. So I
Hmm.
got like three pets that I can give away. So what I'm gonna do, Paul, I'm gonna see if she give them away. If she didn't give them away, I'm gonna go ahead and just you're on your way. Oh no, no. Who, who's on that? Oh, I'm not on my way to 200 pets. All right. Well,
Man.
what I'll do is see, cause I know. Yeah, man. That's a happy 5th anniversary.
No, I'm not even to 100 mounts yet. I am slow at getting anything, so it's pretty bad.
All right, check it, Paul. Let's see. Let me see this real quick. I'm gonna download these pictures. I'm gonna send you a. Okay, that's a paint bomb. You don't want a paint bomb. You PvP. If you don't PvP. All right, here we go. All right, Paul. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you a JPEG. I'm gonna reply to your truck driving email, and I'm gonna put the picture in there. Okay, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Dumb dog. All right, all right, man. Paul, if you check your email account, the one you sent, your Gmail account, you'll see a picture, a loot card in there. If that doesn't work, let me know, and I'll figure out something. But yeah, I forgot about those. So anyway, cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and edit this show. Pierre, enjoy XT. Paul, let me know if um, you get your little that loot card thing going. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, well, you all have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with us and everything.
Bye.
Where's the off button? No, thank you all for
You,
watching.
you could never find that.
There it is. Bye.
Bye.